You ever wonder what are the biggest regrets with a final expense telesales career? Well, I'm going to share them with you so that you don't hopefully call it quits. Hopefully, you can capitalize. Hopefully, you can make money working from home. You can do it on your couch. You can do it slouching in a car. You could do it really from a bedroom. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to share with you the biggest regrets that really takes your opportunity away so that you've got at least a chance of making the wealth and success in this industry comes because there is risk, but there's such great reward if you make it. 90% of the agent force failed because they failed to know what they would regret the most. And we're going to drop this content to you today. So if you got pen and paper handy, go nab it. And before I jump into this, my name's Jason. I'm your friend in the industry, and I'm very blessed to partner with brand new and veteran agents alike, partnering shoulder to shoulder in our national agency, selling life, Medicare, and annuities face to face, but more importantly, in the telespace. So free resources for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. And I'm going to share with you what are the biggest regrets of a lot of agents that have maybe had other IMOs or FMOs, other insurance groups that they've come from to us. And we're going to drop them to you today. They found a home here, and this is some of the biggest regrets that they've had at other places. So here you go. If you've got notes ready, number one, they thought the business was just easy street. Huge regret. If you think this business is easy, you're going to get hurt, my friends. You don't just sit on your couch and expect to make one phone call and somehow make piles of money. Nothing is further from the truth. That'll rob you of opportunity. Huge regret is thinking that the business is easy street. It's not. It takes a high level of engagement. You have to train to win to fight. Win, the fight and final expense telesales. Now, I'm not talking about being high pressure-y, but I'm talking about you got to fight for your career like your very career depends on it, because it does. You've got to train to win. Do you have winners in your corner? Do you have winners training you? A lot of times you're given a script, maybe a 30-minute session, maybe a lot of videos, and then maybe told, go launch. See you, buddy. Hope you make it. Go buy more leads, buy more leads, buy more leads. And it beats insurance agents up. You've got to have a beast by your side. You've got to have a powerful mentor, a powerful group of amazing agents that can help you actually have a chance of success. 90% of the agent force fails, and they regret even diving into this painful playground because a lot of times they didn't have a 5-day telemastery program like what we provide in our national agency. They were handed a script and not even a chance of making it. And sometimes we take our chances for success away because we didn't take the time to train. We didn't make the time to train. This business is your career. It's your calling. Get off Netflix, get off YouTube, get off your Facebook forums, futzing around, and find yourself training with warriors that can help you win. We train so intensely because our careers do depend on it. We've got to stay scalpel sharp. And insurance agents that regret getting into this industry thought the business was easy, didn't think they'd have to engage with much effort, and effort in will absolutely be backed up on the other side with you either building up your career or being kicked out of this career by your lack of action and your lack of taking the business seriously. This business is so simple, but you've got to train for success. You've got to vet your trainers, vet your agency. Make sure your agency has done telesales for a very long time. Make sure that you've got people that have truly had a track record of success, long-term, not short-term. I've been in this industry such a long time. I've done telesales combined with my insurance background, 20 plus years, 2+ decades. My friends, this is so important to your success or you getting spit out of this industry. Make sure you've got warriors by your side who can get you out of your weak spaces so that you can have a chance of finding success. You've got to earn your right for success every day. And if not, it'll rob you, my friends. So not training with a depth in you can destroy you and your chance of success. You can't sit on your couch, make 1 or 2 calls and think you're going to somehow get huge cash flow. I'm sorry if your IMO ever told you that. It's not the truth. Success is earned every day by what you do, and the things that you choose not to do can really clock you hard. Number 2 is you didn't buy enough leads. Leads are leverage, my friends. You've got to find yourself, once you've been trained, once you've been coached, once you've taken the business seriously, you know how to uncover needs, you know how to handle objections with absolute purpose and professionalism, not these pushy sales tactics of I'm going to make you feel bad and make you see death at the door and all this just pushy sales tactic. That's just going to cause you to have a really bad persistency. And if you're a new insurance agent, persistency is the people that keep the business either on the books or they book it and give you a chargeback. Persistency is powerful, and high pressure tactics will take you into a place of nothing but chargebacks and going, I hate and regret being in this business. This stinks. You've got to have good high-end tactics if you want to take your career to the level that it deserves to be at. But you've got to buy enough leads now. If you've truly been trained and you've vetted your agency, now you got to launch. You can't jump into this business with a couple pennies in your pocket. You've got to have enough money to give it a go. And a lot of insurance agents that regret this industry, they got trained, but they didn't believe enough in themselves to even buy a batch of leads that was big enough. It's like you're on the world's tiniest merry-go-round. You're going to get dizzy. No wonder you puke and you're regretting doing this space. It'll cause you to say the business is horrible because you didn't have enough at bats. You've got to buy enough leads. If you need aged leads, if you don't have enough money in your pocket, maybe you need to start with a bunch of really good aged leads that are like 90 days old or less, that are TCPA compliant, DNC scrubbed, so that you can have a chance for success. And if you need good aged leads, you need good resources on lead vendors that are not going to rob you of opportunity, reach out at jasonfinalexpense.com. You can get those for $2 or less a lead. And these are very good leads that haven't touched everybody's hands. But don't start with aged leads if you've got enough money in your pocket to purchase exclusive final expense leads. If you can buy exclusive leads, you got enough money and you've been trained like a 5-day telemastery program, then you need to put your money where your mouth is to make it. You got to buy leads and take the leap. If not, you're going to leave the industry. You're amazingly trained, but you didn't buy enough leads to have the leverage necessary to take your career to the next level. This is something that I've seen happen. Trained agents don't truly buy enough leads, and then they don't do enough work necessary to find the wealth. There is no just silver bullet here. If you don't believe in yourself enough to buy leads, a big regret of a lot of insurance agents is, you know what? I jumped into this and I didn't buy enough leads, only bought like 20 leads, and then I got taken out of the business. And this will beat you up all day long. Don't rob yourself of opportunity by not purchasing enough leads once. And I mean, once you've been properly trained, properly coached, and now you're ready. Your mentor says you've made it. You're ready. You can do this. They've spent hours and hours and hours with you. Not here's some videos. Hope you make it, buddy. Go buy more leads. That'll beat you up. Big regret here. Now, number 3, don't let tomorrow take your opportunity away right here, right now. Now that you've been trained to win, you know what you're doing, you've bought your leads. Now you've got to jump. You got to jump. I know it's scary. I get it. When you're a new insurance agent, not having a work family around can rob you of just confidence and competence sometimes because you feel like you're not good enough. Well, my friends, you got to get after it. If you've been trained, if you've been coached, if you've vetted your trainer, if you've got a good work family that can help you find success, you must see yourself as that person that's going to go save these great prospects what they will otherwise have at their doorstep when death comes. It's a death industry. It's horrible when people don't have life insurance. We've got to go take care of them like their lives depend on it, because it does. We've got to go save them from their problems by helping them with our life insurance product. Final expense telesales is a noble profession, but it knocks out a lot of insurance agents that say, you know what, I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to do it next week. I bought my leads, but I'm going to stay in my soft places and not have a chance of finding success. And this will give you failure at your doorstep, give you massive regret, and your time is running out. It'll rob you. Once that lead comes in, launch now. Don't wait until it's too late. And then you're taken out of the business because maybe you were told the business is easy. You'll make 8, 9, 7 figures, 6 figures. It's so easy. Sit on your couch, do nothing. All right. No, you got to do an intense level of dialing. An intense level of discipline is needed and necessary. You've got to train to win. You want to have a chance of having the wealth. Well, success isn't promised, but you can attain it, hopefully, even though 90% of the agent force fails. If you've got belief, if you've got good warriors by your side, if you buy enough leads, if you launch, you take the leap of faith, you know what? You may have what it takes, but there is risk, which is why there is such great reward and great flexibility when you make it. You can do this from a mountaintop, from a car, from a couch, but you've got to be insanely driven. You've got to dial like your career depends on it, because my friends, it does. And you'll have some days that you get overpaid, some days that you get underpaid, but the just amazing opportunity that this business could bring your family, When you make it, there's no better life than the independent agent life, no better career than final expense telesales. When you can go take care of aged parents, you can travel the world and still have the same chance of making the wealth. I hope you make it in this business. Know that you've got what it takes. And if you need any resources, jasonfinalexpense.com. Thanks for watching. And I hope these regrets are never yours. You have what it takes. We'll see you soon.